Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of What Would Bigfan Do? I'm your host Bigfan. So today I'm going to show you guys a shorter game in comparison to the 30, 40, 50-minute games I've shown in some of the other episodes. This will be about a 10-minute long game. There is a point I want to illustrate, which will come to light once you guys actually see the game, and we'll go from there. Take a look and see. So this game was played on a map called Heartbreak Ridge. It's a two-player map. So there's one base, the main down here, which I spawned as the Blue Terran. Another base here, which is where my opponent spawned as the Zerg. You have your expansions here and here. Keep in mind, there is no ramp here. So I mean, I could technically wall with a depot here if I wanted. I've also seen pros in previous games in some things like SSL, which is from back in 2015, getting walling off here or getting a cannon here or proxy racks here. So the map itself does lend to some shenanigans. You also have the temples in the back as well. So if you break these, you guys can see there's a very narrow area, and you can basically have access to opponent's mineral line, tank drops, lurkers here. All that kind of stuff will be problematic. Now going back to the game at hand, we're going to speed up just a bit. So I'm sending my first SCV, and you guys can see this is extremely early. I would figure it's for a depot, but I was never really the most standard player. So even though he does see it with the Overlord, I'm not really sure if he saw it, but there is a racks going up. The depot is going up. It's on the later side, obviously, because the LCV itself sort of wanted to make a depot instead. And so double proxy racks at 10. My opponent himself went for a pull first. Here's a couple of larvae. So let's speed up and see. And he has his hatchery. So I've scouted this. Now he doesn't look. Let's take a look and see. So he hasn't scouted my proxies yet. He is going straight for my main. At this point in time, I'm going for his main as well. Essentially, it's almost like a base race. So he gets my first depot, but keep in mind, part of what's interesting here is that I realized that my SCVs are very exposed. So what I ended up doing was I ended up hiding everything here. And because I know that he's going to come and kill everything. On the other hand, I'm in his base just wrecking havoc. So he doesn't see my workers. You guys can see they're very well hidden. He's essentially lost most of his drones. And if we speed this up just a bit, he still hasn't found it. Well, I guess he did this time, but I mean, this gave me enough time to at least get a depot up, which is why there's a Zergling under there. So he's lost minerals at every base. He did kill a couple of marines, I believe. Yeah, so I only have 3 marines left. But seeing as he hasn't scouted my racks yet, I ended up floating them here and just making a couple more marines, and essentially at this point in time the game is won. The point is pretty simple. Some maps lend themselves to more shenanigans than others, but you guys, especially if you're learning the game, never hesitate to use cheese. I wouldn't make it, I wouldn't cheese every single game, but if you really want that when it gets someone, or you want to have some fun, go ahead, do some crazy cheese, have some fun. That's what the game is about. I think my opponent, if he just did a bit more scouting, he would have definitely caught my racks in the beginning. Even a single Zergling would have caught them. If he noticed my SCV with the Overlord, he would have stopped this. Likewise, when he didn't see my CC, he should have quickly checked either here or here right away, or even checked the corner. Because you guys saw he was really close, and because my workers survived, I got the one depot, and that gave me a chance to use up my minerals and make a couple more marines. Otherwise this game would have been over in his favor. So things like that is very important to get them down as well in Brood War, essentially in any RTS game as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the cast today. It's very short, very sweet, but an important point nonetheless. Thanks for watching.